Welcome to My India News 24/7. Join us for the top stories. Tamil Nadu Chief Minister M.K. Stalin is on a two-day visit to Coimbatore starting today. He will inaugurate an IT tower, lay the foundation stone for the Kalaignar Karunanidhi Centenary Library in Gandhipuram, and inspect the implementation of welfare programs introduced by the state government. Meanwhile, the city police have deployed around 3,500 police officials in the city to ensure security and have also announced the traffic diversions. A tiny village, Tulashendrapuram in Tamil Nadu, where Kamala Harris has ancestral roots, is praying for her win. The temple reverberated with rhythmic Sanskrit and Tamil hymns as a Hindu priest held a flame before the god. As this tiny South Indian village gathered to pray for Kamala Harris, a gaggle of reporters jostled for space and camera angles. There's little to distinguish the village of Tulashendrapuram from any other rural community in Tamil Nadu, except its connection to a woman who could become America's first leader with South Asian roots. Chief Minister M.K. Stalin on Monday inaugurated the state's first government-run co-working and learning space, Mudalvar Padaipagam, on Jagannathan Street in Kolathur. Set up at a cost of 2.85 crores, the facility spans across 3 floors. The ground floor will function as co-working space. First floor will be a learning center with a library, and the second floor a cafeteria. The facility, developed as part of the Vada Chennai Valarchi Thittam, has been jointly established by the Greater Chennai Corporation and the Chennai Metro Development Authority. The facilities aim to help men and women who have been unable to start their own businesses due to insufficient space, according to a release. Tamil Nadu plans a regional development plan for state's Krishnagiri district. Krishnagiri district, which shares a border with Karnataka's capital Bengaluru, is currently home to key Apple supplier Tata Electronics, Delta Electronics, and many more. With Hosur and surrounding areas emerging as a major industrial hub, the Tamil Nadu government is mulling a regional development plan for Krishnagiri district to promote industrial development, particularly in services, manufacturing, and export-oriented sectors. Speaking of unhygienic conditions, people in Vellore Kasbah are suffering since there do not exist enough basic amenities. With garbage, dust, pollution, and uneven and bumpy roads, Kasbah is a filthy and foul-smelling place. The community at large is upset because nothing has changed regardless of who assumes office. Improvements to the roadways are demanded by these enraged but helpless people. No one has been aware of the plight of these infuriated people until My India News has brought it to light. Open defecation has seen a rise near Kasbah, and the reason has been attributed to a lack of water and the public toilet. This has led to poor sanitation in the area, raising health concerns. Strongly condemning the deliberate attack on Hindu temple in Canada, Prime Minister Narendra Modi on Monday said that cowardly attempts to intimidate Indian diplomats were appalling. I strongly condemn the deliberate attack on a Hindu temple in Canada. Equally appalling are the cowardly attempts to intimidate our diplomats. Such acts of violence will never weaken India's resolve. We expect the Canadian government to ensure justice and uphold the rule of law, PM Modi said on X. The strong statement by PM Modi came hours after the Ministry of External Affairs condemned the acts of violence perpetrated by extremists and separatists at the Hindu Sabha temple in Brampton, Ontario yesterday. We call on the Government of Canada to ensure that all places of worship are protected from such attacks. We also expect those indulging in violence will be prosecuted. We remain deeply concerned about the safety and security of Indian nationals in Canada.
Stay updated with the latest news on My India. Subscribe and hit the bell icon to get instant notifications.